Hello, lovelies. We are back for another House of the Dragon episode 3 reaction. So I don't know if this is gonna be another time jump like the last one, or if we're gonna be welcome enough to watch King Viserys get married to his 16-year-old bride. But we're gonna but hopefully this is a good episode and we enjoy it. Yeah, I don't really I don't know what this episode's gonna be, but I can't wait to watch it. So let's just get straight into it.
House Valerian is coming for you!
Yeah.
The sea snake will have your boxy fucking head!
Oh no.
No.
Already?
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Why don't I expect it?
Fuck you, Prince Strayhawk. Fuck your whore mother and bastard father out! No! No! No!
Do crabs really do all this? Is that Daemon? God, I love watching the dragons.
Where are you? Come out and face me, Dreya!
What's up with his face?
Come out, Dreya! Where are you? I'm gonna feed you to your own brats! Where are you?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, dragons are so strong, but you, as the rider, you're not as strong. We missed the wedding, but we saw the baby.
And you have my nose, don't you?
2 years old, and already our boy has a kingly presence.
He may yet, brother, but this morning he insisted on eating porridge with his hands.
He will grow.
It's already starting.
And quite a party assembled in his honor. And surely by the end of this hunt, we shall have more to celebrate.
And what is that, pray tell?
It is Aegon's second name day. His infancy is behind him. It only remains for Viserys to name him heir to the throne.
I wouldn't
Yeah, I
be
don't-
so sure.
I
He's
don't
the
think the
king's
king's
firstborn
changed his
son.
I
mind.
don't know that his grace sees it so clearly.
Then it lies with you to make him see it, Lord Hand.
She fled with her ships,
Rhaenyra?
her people.
Yes, my queen. Your presence is wanted in the outer courtyard. The royal hunt ready to depart.
Decided to remain here and read instead.
You may go, Samwell.
You are to stay by order of the princess.
The queen commands you to leave the gods
Okay,
at once.
we're already using our titles against Rhaenyra. Okay. Oh, look.
The king wishes for you to join us.
Archer.
The king has much to celebrate. He does not need me.
He wants for us all to be together. And perhaps the hunt could be fun.
Is it the king's command?
Yes, but
Then at once, your grace.
it needn't be. None of it needs be this way in
Definitely
truth,
that
Rhaenyra.
relationship broke.
Perhaps the princess can give us some
So
insight.
that happens when you walk by an eavesdrop.
Oh, I'm not sure how I could. I've never been to the Stepstones. Your dear uncle is the great mind behind this war, is he not?
I wouldn't know. I've not spoken to Daemon in years.
Since you supplanted him as heir.
Daemon made his choices, Lady Kira. The princess was more suited to the role.
He's made a mess and the king must put an end to it. Send fleets and men and clear out the triarchy for good.
But the crown is not at war.
The crown is at war, princess. Though your father refuses to admit it, we've been dragged into it by your uncle and the sea snake.
And how have you served the man with late lady red wine, waiting cake?
She's not well liked. That's not something you want to be as a princess to queen.
Lord Jason Lannister.
Oh my god, it's a Lannister.
Gathered that from all the lions.
I don't think we've been properly
He's
introduced.
a little too into her, and
A twin serves on my father's council.
Thailand is frightfully dull, gods love him. The finest honeyed wine you'll ever taste. Made in Lannisport, of course.
Of course.
No, the King's Wood. It's a fine hunting ground.
she did not enjoy
But
it.
the best sport is to be found at Castle Rock, near my home.
He's
Have you been?
horrible at this.
Once. On tour with my mother when I was young. And honestly can't recall much of that either.
The Rock is thrice the height of the High Tower in Old Town, taller still than the wall in the north. It's been said that if one were to stand in the tower, on a perfect day, one could see clear across the sunset sea.
It must be quite something.
I don't have a dragon pit, of course, but I do have the means and resources to build one.
Why would you need
Oh,
a
honey,
dragon?
you're not picking up on it.
To house dragons, of course. I'd do anything for my queen. Or lady wife.
Ugh. Yeah, everyone's trying to marry her now. She's seeing it. And you are a terrible suitor.
Is that what I am to you? A prize to proffer about to the great houses?
You're of age, Rhaenyra. Jason Lannister is an excellent match.
He's arrogant and so serious.
Well, I thought you might have that in common. Since you came of age, I've been slowly drowning in a lake of parchment flung from every corner of the realm. Marriage proposals all. And I have tried, often, to discuss it with you. But you've refused
Maybe
me at
not
every
do this
turn.
That is
Public.
because I do not wish to get married.
Even I do not exist above tradition and duty, Rhaenyra.
Excuse me, Your Grace.
Yeah, like maybe not in public, y'all.
You must marry.
I mean, she had to know that was coming, though.
Yes.
The Royal Huntsman has sent a report, Your Grace. There's been a sighting of a white hart.
What?
The stag is the king of the King's Wood, Your Grace, a regal portent for Prince Aegon's name day.
Like, she's getting mad, but like, girl, you're trying to be queen. Even your dad needed an heir. Like, you know you're gonna need an heir if you're queen. You're not in Daenerys' position yet, where people are literally just, you know, seeing your worth and flocking to you. You gotta, like, earn some shit. And you're in a time period where you really need heirs.
Were you ever betrothed to Kristen?
I had an adventurous youth when my father served at Blackhaven, to be sure. But my station was never high enough for a formal betrothal. Before I spoke my vows as a knight of the King's Guard, I could have married a common-born girl had I wished.
How lucky you are to have a say in your own life.
Many in the realm would gladly trade positions with you, Princess.
Only because none of them has ever held my position. I may be the Princess of Dragonstone, but I'm toothless.
One day, not so long ago, you held enough power to write my name into the White Book. When your father named me to his King's Guard, it was the highest honor any Cole had ever known. All that I have, I owe to you. Now, I'd hardly call that toothless, Princess.
Exactly. Girl, you're fucking princess and heir to the throne. Show them what you can do. You see, it didn't
Still
taste
fresh.
it.
Between 2 and 3 hours, Your Grace. My best scout spied him. The beast is upward of 35 stone, and we now have his trail. Before the dragons ruled over Westeros, White Hart was the symbol of royalty in these lands.
And on this day of all days. I've never been one for signs of importance, Your Grace, but if the gods did wish to show their favor...
He's definitely trying a thing here, and good on you, bro. But, also, fuck off. Oh,
I would be
just let
honored
it go, man.
to take the Princess Rhaenyra to wife, Your Grace. What I offer you, the crown and your daughter, is strength.
Do you think that House Targaryen wants for strength?
If someone offered you more dragons, would you not take them?
Do you have dragons to offer?
Shut up.
Castle Rock is a splendid seat. Rhaenyra may take her place there by my side without shame and feel herself well compensated for her loss in station.
What loss of station?
If you were to name young Aegon heir, Your Grace.
And when would I be doing that?
I had assumed, as he's your firstborn son, many of us had assumed.
Yeah, now he's seen it.
Have your bannermen questioned my choice of heir?
Of course not, Your Grace.
It is your sworn duty to report rebellion stirring in my kingdom.
Rebellion? There has been nothing of the sort, Your Grace. I
did not decide to name Rhaenyra my heir on a whim. All the lords of the kingdom would do well to remember that.
Put your foot right in your damn mouth.
You're not only Rhaenyra's father, you're the king. She'll do as you command.
Wow.
It is not my wish to command her. I want her to be happy.
There is another choice beyond Castle Rock. One perhaps you might be more comfortable with, one closer to home.
Who do you have in mind?
Don't say me.
Prince Aegon.
Oh, thank God he didn't say me, but still, that's really weird. Not only because of the sibling thing, but he's
two. Yes, but it would cease the endless proposals for Rhaenyra's hand. Betroth them.
I came here to hunt. Not to be suffocated by all this fucking politicking.
The sad thing is that actually would end all of the problems, but at the same time, like, you know.
Should I guess? You believe that your son, Sir Harwin Breakbones, the strongest knight in the Seven Kingdoms, is the best match for Rhaenyra?
You flatter me, Your Grace, but no. It would seem to me the best match for Rhaenyra is the son of the sea snake, Sir Laenor. Some years ago, I counseled you to take his sister to wife. My reasoning remains the same. Laenor is of pure Valyrian descent. He shares blood with your cousin, the Princess Rhaenys, and he is the heir to the wealthiest house in the realm. The breach between your houses has not narrowed since I last spoke of it. It would do much to assuage Lord Corlys of any slights, real or imagined.
I don't know if she's gonna go for that.
We must pray, of course, that Laenor survives the fighting in the Stepstones.
Are you serious? He picks up this great idea and then he's like, but obviously he could die, so maybe not. Who is he? Definitely someone after Rhaenyra. Or is it an animal? It's not gonna be the White Heart thing, is it? Boar. Oh my God. That sword came a little too close. Shit. I didn't even realize she had a dagger on her. Oh yeah! No, I don't know. Okay, he's dead. He is dead, honey. He is dead.
Many in my line have been dragon riders. Very few among us have been dreamers. What is the power of a dragon? It's the power of prophecy.
The hour is too late, husband.
When Rhaenyra was a child, I saw it in a dream. As vivid as these flames, I saw it. A male babe, born to me, wearing the conqueror's crown. I so wanted it to be true. To be a dreamer myself. I sought that vision again, night after night. But it never came again. I poured all my thought and will into it. My obsession killed Rhaenyra's mother.
Viserys.
I feel bad about,
I thought
yelling at
Rhaenyra
him.
was the way out of my abyss of grief and regret. That naming her heir would begin to set things right.
Oh, it did.
I never imagined I would remarry. That I would have a son. What if I was wrong?
Wow. My man said, what if I was wrong?
May not be white, Your Grace. He's a big lad.
Your Grace. For the kill.
Fucking Jason Lannister. I wonder if he even will kill it. Oh, the sound of it
One more time, Your Grace. Put a bit to your left.
sad. I don't think I would have enjoyed hunts.
Yeah!
Such a like, majestic creature. Why? For what? Is that the actual white heart? It's so pretty. So pretty. But I'm pretty sure the other heart was the like partner. They dead.
He's the future of the realm. You yourself witnessed the scale of the celebration, how it united the men. When you bore the king a son, you ended 15 years of uncertainty and doubt. Aegon, like his namesake, was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. If Viserys were to name him heir, the realm would fate him for it. Does this not please you? Do you not want your son to be king?
What mother wouldn't?
You mustn't ignore the certain truth that if Rhaenyra were to step over Aegon to ascend the throne, the realm would tear itself apart.
I mean, she has.
They all swore
She's a
obeisance
fucking
to her.
dragon, so
Our house
do
among
that.
them.
Go
That
for
was
it.
before Aegon.
Rhaenyra would be a good queen.
It wouldn't matter if she were Jaehaerys himself, born again. Rhaenyra is a woman.
What of my son? Would you have me raise a man to steal his own sister's birthright?
It is Aegon that's being robbed. He's the firstborn son of the king. To deny that he is heir to the throne is to assail the laws of gods and men.
And men. Men.
The road ahead is uncertain, but the end is clear. Aegon will be king.
Must everything be a battle?
If you refer to your attempt to marry me off to Casterly Rock.
I am sorry, Rhaenyra. I was trying to help you. Will you not be helped? Why must every effort on your behalf be
17.
resisted, as if to the death?
Because you mean to replace me with Alicent Hightower's son. The boy you always wanted. You have him in hand now. You have no further use for me. You might as well peddle me for what you can. A mountain stronghold or a fleet of ships.
You have misjudged me, Rhaenyra.
Oh, know it. Jason Lannister knows it.
It's
You
like
said it yourself.
she's not
The lords
wrong,
of the realm gather like
but
vultures
his
to a
intention
carcass,
really
hoping to
wasn't
feast on my bones.
It is true that as rulers we must marry for advantage, to forge alliances and bolster our strength. You have always understood this. I myself was promised to your mother when I was
10 and 7 years of age. The Vale had an army to rival the North. I've heard that story since I've had ears to.
I loved her. She made a man of me. As to your match, make it yourself. Search him out. Find one that pleases you, as I did.
But not Kristen, because he's a Kingsguard. Sadly. And lower birth, so.
Rhaenyra.
I don't even know what other options are there.
I did waver. At one time. But I swear to you now, on your mother's memory, you will not be supplanted.
Yeah, she needed to hear that. There's so many moments where it's like she just needs to hear it from him. I feel like he doesn't realize how much like she values his opinions, and like he just never says it until it's gotten so late that she's just been so angry and pissed off. Ugh. Viserys, man. You're breaking my balls.
We must press the attack. Continue sending the dragons.
It's pointless, Father.
Dragons?
The crab feeders created a choke point here.
It was just
beyond these dunes. Archers hold their high positions, foot soldiers hold the ground. We've straked them on Dragonback again and again, but they just retreat within the caves.
He looked like a child before. Now he looks like a full-grown ass man.
The crab feeder and his men have no reason to leave those caves.
We must give them one. An offering of flesh to bait the crab.
Prince Daemon, I bring word from His Grace Viserys Targaryen. First of his name, King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
I honestly wonder if he's happy about this, because it's also kind of like showing that he lost because his brother had to come and bail him out. Or gay? What was that? Why was... Okay, come on. What did that guy do to you, Daemon? He's emotional. No, stop it. Stop justifying his actions.
I have ordered 10 ships and 2,000 men to set sail from King's Landing. to join the effort in the Stepstones. Though time and circumstance have seen us estranged, know that it is not my desire to see you fail in your cause. It is instead my hope that this aid will deliver the victory that has thus far evaded us. I shall pray nightly to the gods for your safe return.
About to do something stupid. Something so stupid. Is he being bait? No. No, right? Like, why would he do that? Fucking Daemon. Really, Daemon? Really? Oh my god. Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him. He's a stupid bastard, but I don't want him to die. See? See, Rickon? Serpent fucking time. Serpent fucking time. Daemon, use those fucking legs in Serpentine. How's he gonna face all these men? You guys know where's like correct? Like there's literally no backup. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fuck. Caraxes, right? Has to be Caraxes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's Caraxes. Right? Right? Better not fucking die, Daemon. Oh. They actually did come. I thought they were just gonna, like, be a second too late. Yep. Light him up. Oh shit, he has... Oh! He has a dragon. They fully said dragons. I even said dragons. What do you mean? Oh. Oh, that's why he would have also been a great match for Rhaenyra. Because he also has a dragon. And this makes a lot of sense. He's going for the crab feeder. Yep. I knew he was going to. Honestly, his strength looks so cool. that cut his body in half. Fuck. Daemon, don't joke. And he won without Viserys. Just one Corlys is definite devotion after this. Damn, Daemon. Okay, so that was episode 3, second of his name. So it was a little bit slower to start, for sure. The time skips kind of make it a little bit harder to kind of like always kind of grasp the time period, and then the relationships are drastically changing every time period, but I understand it, and I know they're kind of trying to get us to a certain point, and instead of spending too much time building to it, they want us to just kind of like get there. So I can look past that. I know it's got a goal. I know we're going somewhere. Because it's going eventually to lead us to the issue of Aegon and Rhaenyra, and right now Aegon's like 2, so that's not really going to be an issue. It's when he gets older and he starts kind of showing, more potential maybe, or more just people like on his side. The older he gets, more people just saying like, oh, we should pick him over Rhaenyra, but we have to again build to that, and a 2-year-old will only get so much attention as opposed to like a 10-year-old. So beyond that, like it's slow, that first half or that first part. I get it. The next episode I'm sure they'll start to slow the jumps. But yeah, I didn't dislike the episode. I obviously love Daemon. I don't know, Daemon is such a character that it's hard to not enjoy him. And like they're talking about we need somebody, and it's like a suicide mission. And Daemon's so pissed off at the idea of losing to, or in his mind, losing to Viserys, that he's like, fuck it, I'll do it. Like, and he didn't even care about whether or not he was gonna die. It was more just like, if I'm gonna die, I'm dying, and I'm finishing what I started. And you gotta respect it. Like, I don't know if I just justify all of his actions because I love him, but I have a lot of respect for him. He knows who he is, and he doesn't hide it, and he's very much who he is. I don't know, and it's just like I kind of enjoyed his victory in the end. I was kind of interested in getting more on the CRABFEEDER and like who he was, and why he was all scarred and everything, like why he was doing what he was doing, but I guess it doesn't matter. I think the victory Daemon got in that moment was the purpose of his life in this show. So it's fine. I don't need to know anything else about him. If they give me more later on, okay. But I'm pretty sure we're done with the CRABFEEDER. Rhaenyra, I was kind of annoyed with her in this episode, just because in the last episode when she was 15, she realized that she could make decisions for herself, and even when people were telling her no, she said, I'm going to do this because I believe in it. I think it's the best decision, and she did it. And then in this episode, it was just kind of like she lost a bit of that fire in her. And I don't know if it was just because she got to the point where she saw her dad marry Alicent and was just like, okay, it doesn't matter anymore. He has a son. He doesn't need me. I'm inconsequential at this stage because I'm not going to be queen anymore. But like, I want to see that fire come back. Like, You know, she's my girl. I want to see her fight for her crown. Like, she's queen. Be a fucking queen. Show everybody who you are. Like, I don't know, it's like Daemon needs to like rub off on her a little bit, because Daemon's like, I don't give a fuck what everybody thinks. This is who I am. Rhaenyra is like trying to constantly like, I don't know, just like toe a line, but it's like, you want to be a queen, and there's never been just like a queen Targaryen monarch solo without a king. And you can't toe a line when you don't follow the norm. You gotta just be. Whoever that will be is you. And they have to just kind of, you know, learn to love you or learn to respect you. But you gotta give them something that will make them respect you. I guess maybe like Daenerys is just too much, like, she's too fresh in my mind. And I'm like, regardless of how the story ended, Daenerys was still somebody who worked for the like the respect that she got. You gotta respect her from everything that she went through, everything she became. Again, let's ignore season 8, but everything she became, like, she's a badass because she was, in a sense, growing into who she was always meant to be. With Rhaenyra, she's still growing, but like, it's almost like she keeps forgetting who she's meant to be. I'm like, bitch, just stop all that. Don't listen to all these men. Just do you. Okay, that's enough for my rant tangent again. I keep going off too much on it, but I just hope that moving forward, she kind of, you know, gets back on track to just being Rhaenyra, doing things that she thinks are best, and not constantly being overshadowed by, you know, all these men telling her this is what she should do, and, you know, she's wrong and her opinion doesn't matter, and blah blah blah. So that's done. That's all I want. So this episode was okay. Wasn't the greatest, but I liked the battle at the end. I can't remember his name, but like Corlys Velaryon's son, his dragon looks so cool. I didn't even realize he could fucking ride it. Like, he was a dragon rider. Does Lena have the ability to ride dragons too? Yeah, if she was older, that would have been a really good match. If she can ride a dragon. Oh, damn. But she was 12, so it ain't gonna happen in my mind. Like, there's no way to justify it. But, yeah, that's it. This episode... The next episode is probably going to be a little bit later. I'm not going to be here when the show comes out, sadly. So I'm going to have to wait to watch it. But I should be able to still post that week, but it'll be really late in the week. So I tried to post this one as early as possible to try and make up for that. And I'll do the same in a couple weeks. I'll try and post that one as early as possible too, just to, again, make up for the late posting, because I've been doing it on and off. So, and then after that, we'll just keep a regular schedule every week, and hopefully as early as I can. All right. But damn, that was a long. How long was I speaking for? Way too long, probably. That's it. Thank you everybody who's been watching videos, liking, subscribing. Really appreciate it. You have no idea. It's really nice to know that, like, you guys are enjoying this, and can't wait to bring you guys more content. So, bye.